I'm from Gardena, California, which is a city within Los Angeles County in California. And I describe myself as a multidisciplinary artist. I have mostly video and video installation, but there are also sculptures within my installations. I was really excited when we got to go to the MCC digital prototyping lab. I never thought that aspect or that kind of high technology would be something I would have access to, or it would be something that I would use. At Bemis, I am working towards a show in November 2023, and I'm trying to put together a grandma entertainment franchise celebrating our grandparents and our grandmothers, and to sort of cast a different light on them that perhaps our capitalistic government society does not, to celebrate their sexuality, vitality, just a way to honor our grandparents. So I have one component of the Grandma Entertainment franchise, which is the Grandma Amusement Park, and so that's my main focus here. There's also a Grandma Day Spa and a Grandma Nightclub. The Grandma Amusement Park will have a merry-go-round and a Ferris wheel, so it will be merry-go-round rides with like a kind of a chunky old school monitor TV on top of the merry-go-round rides rather than a person. So we are 3D modeling animals that will be sliced out of 2-inch thick insulation foam, and then they will be pieced together to form the animal. And that is how I work as well for the installations. You don't actually see it, real size until it's up for the show. I work very small until it explodes when I have to put the show up. Yeah, so I definitely start with the maquette to scale.
They just say, oh happy days, oh happy days.
Well, also, I have been interviewing my cohorts and some people in the community about their grandparents.
Still in music mode, like, we should keep this going. And so I'm kicking my legs and I'm rocking and I'm doing all this kind of stuff. And my grandmother would just kind of, like, I was always sitting by her and she would always, it says, she was one of the big deals, though I had to kind of represent her in a sense.
So I'm becoming reacquainted with the piano. And when I ask people about their grandparents, their grandmas in their interviews, I ask like what their favorite song was, what they were dancing to, or how or what songs they associate with their grandparents. And so I've been trying to learn those songs of the interviewees.
Amazing grace,
amazing grace,
how sweet the sound,
how sweet the sound
that saved a wretch,
saved the wretch
like me.
This is sort of a new departure for me as well, to be interviewing people, and in a way my work it's becoming, I feel like, a little bit more loosely collaborative. Being here with my cohorts, it's been wonderful. I have a bit of selfish reasons as well, like when I interview them, I sort of get a slice of the kind of person they are and the things that are important to them. I think the sort of sharing of stories, the grandparent stories, even though each person is a unique individual, there are universalities within.
Like this, for example. I do this, like I put my hat on like this, and like this, And this is from my grandmother. There's a lot of pictures of her like this. So she was always like kind of altive, how you say it? Yeah.
The reason why grandparents and grandmas especially are very important to me, I had a very close relationship with my grandmother, but she was sick. And I was the only one who recognized it because I told my family, hey, grandma looks kind of yellow. And that was when I was like 13 years old. And she actually was kind of yellow because she had like a cancer. So I know it's kind of a sad story, but I sort of associate that with the closeness to my grandmother that I was able to detect her body not doing well. I was thinking at the beginning of COVID about grandparents and the senior population. All of a sudden with COVID, it's like, oh, we need to protect our very, susceptible to disease population, like our grandparents and seniors. And they're this disenfranchised community. I didn't really think the government cared so much about this, but all of a sudden, there was a mad rush to try to protect our seniors. I started thinking about that as well, along with my personal connection to grandparents. Yeah, Bemis has been great in terms of learning new things and gaining access to different facilities and tools. So it's been really wonderful.